The Bachelorette season finale live updates. Who does Jenn Tran choose and where are they now? And then there were two. Bachelorette Jenn Tran's journey will reach its conclusion tonight, September 3rd, on the season 21 finale of The Bachelorette on ABC. But who will she choose? Houston's freight company owner Devin Strader or Miami-based veteran and entrepreneur Marcus Shoberg? When last we saw these two pairings, Devin, 28, was expressing his fears to Jenn, 26, following fantasy suites, and she responded with a reassuring, "I do love you, you freaking idiot." At the end of her fantasy suite date with Marcus, Jenn also tried to calm his nerves, telling the 32-year-old, "Don't start thinking too much. Follow along as we see how it all shakes out. I did fall in love with you and I was afraid to tell you because it's clear that you know what you want," Marcus admitted. "Can I live up to what Jenn is saying that you need? And I'm not giving you what you need. I opened my heart to you every second that I got," Jenn said. "And I think I got lost in it. I know that I'm worth it. I'm done hinging my future on somebody being afraid to lose me. I'm done waiting around for somebody to get there. I'm just done. I genuinely had so much hope for us. I'm afraid that I'm not going to find someone like you again," Marcus said, crying. "I have loved him hard and given myself, but at this point I can't help but be in my head and worry if I'm making past mistakes and repeating history." Jenn began the segment. Before the date, host Jesse Palmer met up with Marcus for a chat. "I've been struggling with this doubt of whether or not Jenn and I are meant for each other," he told Jesse. "Every time we get to spend time together, we are making progress and that connection gets a little stronger. One of the things that I know for sure is that I care about her deeply. I've never been so torn," he added. Jenn didn't want to wait to meet Marcus at a romantic location before asking her questions. "I need answers from Marcus and I'm not going to wait any longer," she said as she headed to his hotel room. Jenn admitted to Marcus she didn't know where his head was and reminded him, "We're running out of time. I don't know if you see me in your future," she added. "I felt like you weren't excited for the future. It's scary to me." "I'm struggling, for sure," Marcus responded. "I'm not keeping anything from you. I'm not keeping any answers from you. I have my uncertainties, but you make me want to keep trying. I know that my feelings for you are real and that I can picture it with you," he added. "I don't understand why it's so scary for me to move forward with someone I care so much about. I have invested so much into us, Marcus, since the beginning," Jenn said. "It hurts me because I don't know what to do with it now. Where am I supposed to go from here? At the end of the day, I know that I love you," Marcus said through tears. "I don't want to give up on us." Jenn later then said in a confessional, "I have a pit in my stomach and I don't know what to do with it." This isn't just a Bachelorette finale, it's also a chance for ABC to promote some of their newest shows. That includes teasers from The Golden Bachelorette, which premieres in a few weeks, and High Potential as well as cast members from Hulu's The Secret Lives of Sister Wives appearing in the live audience. And naturally, more promos. All aboard the Dr. Odyssey trailer here, starring Joshua Jackson and Don Johnson, just for fun. For their last romantic date in Hawaii, Jenn and Devin did a Hawaiian spiritual ceremony that happens before big life events. Devin admitted that, "When I have a good thing, I can't let go of the bad, and I want to just accept the good for good." Jenn shared that she had fear of abandonment. "When Jenn said that, it made me want to be there for her," Devin said. "Now that we've released our fears into the ocean, it truly feels like a rebirth of myself," Jenn said later. In the evening, Devin told Jenn, "I love the thought of forever with you." At the end of the night, Jenn said Devin showed her what unconditional love feels like. Following Marcus's meeting with her family, Jenn asked the man point blank how he was feeling, hoping that he'd drop the L-bomb she so wanted to hear. He didn't. Instead, he reiterated the pressure he feels to be a husband and a father he didn't experience, and that he feels Jenn deserves. He teared up as he shared that he believes he can get there. Jenn was confused and showed her increasing frustration. "If I got an I love you from Marcus today, it's going to change everything," Jenn said before he met her family. Moments later, Marcus said, I'm not in love with Jenn right now, but I do have strong feelings for her and I do see a future with us. But I also have uncertainty and reservations, and I think that explaining that to her family, so close to a potential proposal, is going to be a difficult thing. Tran asked Marcus about himself right out the gate, and he shared the story of not knowing his biological parents and being in the foster care system. He went on to share some of his experience in the military. As the protective brother, I was looking for more of him opening up about his relationship with Jenn. James said. Tran and Leilon asked Marcus point blank if he was in love with Jenn. I believe that I can get there. I know that I'm not right now, he said. I've been missing this feeling of certainty, and that makes me unsure. I want to get there for her. The only reason I'm struggling with it is because of how much pressure I put on myself to be a good husband and good father, to be able to provide the things that I didn't have when I was growing up, and to be able to provide the things that Jenn didn't have when she was growing up. Marcus added, the feelings that I have for your daughter are real, and I do believe we can get there. Jenn later explained that she believes some of Marcus' hesitation has to do with the trauma of how he was raised, but James was not so sure and worried that Jenn would be repeating her past of falling for emotionally unavailable guys. Regardless of what she does, James told her he's super proud of her. James isn't messing around. As a big brother, you know, my role here is to definitely grill the guys, he said. And he kept to that grounding vibe when Devin asked for his blessing to propose to Jenn. Jenn keeps me grounded, Devin said. We've been through a lot of things similarly with our relationships, and you know I only want to do this once, and I want to do it with the woman that makes me the happiest. You know, I would really love to have your blessing to propose to her. James quickly turned down that request, telling Devin he's glad to have been asked, but can't give his blessing until he's met Marcus.